the Lord. I'm going to give you a little Bible trivia here. Who can tell me who first said these words, quoted almost word for word in this song from the Bible? Who said those words?
David?
Name is spelled with 3 letters.
Oh. Job?
Job. Job said it. Yeah, well, speaking of jobs, jobs aren't one of the prevalent things in this society today, are they? I mean, I was just talking to Lynn back there. Lynn and I are both looking for work. It's a tough time we live in. How can we say, blessed be the name of the Lord? He gives and takes away. Now, this was spoken by a man who just lost everything he owned in addition to the loss of all his children. And he said, blessed be the name of the Lord. Now, I know we're all dealing with heartache and loss in one form or another, either financial loss or personal loss. Maybe something has touched you personally. Job had it all taken away. And he said, the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. I hope you don't have an experience like Job, ever. But I have a hard time saying, blessed be the name of the Lord, when it's not really feeling that good right now. But it does help me to remember that every blessing comes from Him. Everything's in His hands. You know that little song we used to sing around the campfire, maybe? He's got the whole world in His hands.
Yeah.
It's good to remember that. It's good to remember that. God has it in His hands. And whatever you're going through this morning, remember, He's got you in His hands. Not just a little tiny baby. He's got you in His hands. And that's a good place to be.
Amen.
The other day we were leaving to go somewhere, and all of you know Junior, one of our foster kids. Junior does not like heights. And he's one of the last ones to get picked up and put in the car seat. And for some reason, I just had this desire to lift him up really high, and I did. He went from the ground to way up there, and I set him down on the cab of the Dodge truck. and he's going, he's trying to look for stuff to hold on. There's nothing to hold on to on top of our Dodge truck. There's nothing there. So I say, okay, just lean into me. Just jump into my arms. He goes, well, it took a few more than something like he did. He just leaned out and fell into my hands. And once my hands were securely on him, he was okay. Junior doesn't like heights. But I did persuade him to let me throw him up in the air, and he actually let go. And I said, was that funny? He goes, I said, you want to do it again? Oh, dear. But doesn't it feel good when we know we're secure in the hands of God?
Amen.
Amen. This song that we just sang says, every blessing He pours out, I'll give it back in praise. That's one of the ways we can give back. Sing your heart out to God. We have offering time here. There's little baskets on your tables, and if you want to make a financial gift, if that's what God is calling you to do, that's great. But that's not what this time is really all about. It's about giving it all back to God, letting it be in His hands, and remembering He's got it in control. And more than that, it's imagining yourself like Junior. You're on the top of this high place, and with total surrender, you give yourself into the hands of God. Total abandon. Dads and moms, you know what it's like when you have your little one standing on the edge of the pool. It's the same thing. First time they ever jump in, it's Remember that feeling. We may be in this situation today, in these times we live in, we may be at that spot. With total abandon, I ask you now, step out in faith. Step out into the rain.